for some wrestling action. Let's get this thing underway in our opening contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the mirror room of the Funhouse, weighing in at 5 kilograms of cotton candy, I give you Hatta.
Welcome to Pro Wrestling Central Illinois this week. I am the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter. As we are, in the middle of holidays now. And Hatta went to the other side of the ring to get himself the stairs.
Why you want to move it over to this side?
Apparently, he doesn't know how to climb stairs, or at least he doesn't want to climb stairs on that side of the ring.
I can't, I don't have anything.
So, of course, I have to show him how it's done. It's like, why did he climb the stairs on the opposite side of the ring? And the ring is set up. We just didn't want to lug the stairs around the building just to get to this side.
Well, he's there too. Watch your back.
I trust him.
Do you? I don't know if I trust him. He's a zebra.
Well, I don't know if I trust Rob Leach either. But we are here at the Pinfall Academy. And this is a birthday party taping.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, Ray Rodgers.
Apparently Hatta didn't want the music to stop, but of course the volunteer, or at least the person recruited to run sound, was just not very familiar with
Just wait for it to kick.
running music, so he just got to just take a minimalist approach and get to this birthday party. And coming to the ring, Ray Rodgers hasn't wrestled for PWCI for quite some time, but making his return for this celebration of Joe Pullman, the PWCI Fan of the Year. Pinfall Wrestling Association does birthday parties. You want that unique birthday experience.
Why?
He's complaining about me putting the stairs down back on the floor and back in the position it was. Don't be so inconsiderate, Hatta. Anyway, Pinfall Wrestling Academy will do birthday parties for your special boy or girl wrestling fan. You can choose the matches, and look at this.
Ooh, you broke it.
Hatta was going to whack Ray Rodgers with that mallet, and he kicked the head off the mallet. Wow, he missed.
You missed.
Tried to throw that mallet head at Ray Rodgers and hit the wall, thankfully. Yeah, he's going to have to work on
Didn't use enough duct tape.
reattaching that.
That was what happened for the image.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Use Gorilla Glue.
Hatta is not a happy camper. His hammer is broke. And the fans are chanting, "Who are you?" to Ray Rodgers, because he has not been at a PWA ring for quite some time. In fact, he wrestled for PWA during year one and a couple of Rumble appearances.
Partially cheated. But you hold this thing. I don't know where it's been. Quit smiling like that. Back up.
Coming into the ring by Veronica Payne. Now, the next PWA event is New Year's Rage on January the 6th, and it looks like Attitude Inc. is still having problems with the Carnival. Spencer Powers wrestled Magnus and his, army of noob sabots, and Hatta apparently banged him in that knee that Ray Rodgers threw a kick and connected with that mallet. And Hatta just mocking Ray Rodgers at this point. Hatta came out to kind of blunt the interference of the Noob Sabbats and Magnus, as he has his own problems with him. Nailed Spencer Patterson head with his hammer by mistake in a misfire and cost him the match.
He's not like that! That's impossible! It doesn't nail last day.
It's like Hatta's trying to bring the Crash Band into the ring.
How's it impossible, huh? Aaron Rodgers! You're a clown!
Of course he's a clown. What do you expect? What happened at Carnival? Anyway.
No, not that one. What is Ray's one? I think that might be your brother's.
Now he's got hold of the ref, and Ray Rodgers gets rolled up, and only a 2 count. Rodgers is just completely... Wait a minute. What? Hugging it out, and now Hatta bites him in the head. Now that's an illegal bite.
Biting and kissing are two different things.
Kick to the gut. So the Carnival and Attitude Inc. both have the problems with the Legion of Magnus. And of course the Carnival and Attitude Inc. still have not settled their issues. As Attitude Inc. Took the tag titles off of the Carnival. And what is Hatta doing? I think he was like faking out Rodgers and gives him a big wet sloppy kiss. And Rodgers, guess he does not know what he got himself into. I mean, he was
In the fridge.
brought in to fill a opening for today. It's maybe wishing he didn't. He passed up on it. Pinfall Academy is in Auburn, Illinois. They will be holding another tryout Tuesday, January the 2nd. So if you've been considering becoming a professional wrestler, come out here on January the 2nd. Of course, the training is held Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 7 to 10. And Ray Rodgers thought he was going to get the jump on Hatta as he chats with the audience. Well, the birthday boy and the friends and family. Ooh! There's a welt on the side of Ray Rodgers, and he just aggravated it with another chop. As Veronica Payne just looks amused, and now Hatta continues to have fun with Ray Rodgers.
Well, you're giving
And Hatta off the ropes, big splash! And only 2 other matches for New Year's Rage. Harley will be taking on the returning Shauna Reed in a women's match. This is a rematch from a Grand Wrestling Spectacle back in May. There's that welt on the side of Ray Rodgers, and he just making that welt even redder. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what happened, why he has got that welt on the side of his body. But it's giving him, well, it's kind of pretty irritated. Also, the main event for New Year's Rage has been signed. Now that Jake Lander won that Naughty or Nice challenge, he gets to face Casey Jackson for the PWCI Regional Heavyweight title. Also, Derek Moss has been demanding a match with Truck Thompson, and Truck Thompson's been refusing to get in the ring with him one-on-one. Matchmakers are trying to finalize that matchup, but feet are being dragged by the regime leadership in President Antoine Archie. Hatta gonna go for Sister Abigail. Blocked. And into the post. Goes Hatta. And Ray Rodgers finally has a bit of an opening. But he's hurt and can't really follow up. And now Ray Rodgers has got that other mallet. He took that other mallet from Veronica Payne, and who takes it back and just slaps him in the face.
Don't take the lady's hammer. She'll hammer you. What the?
Hatta is trying to pull that crash pad in the ring. That's used for training. Well, he managed to pull it into the ring without Veronica Payne's help. It's kind of a hard tug in. Oh! German suplex under the crash pad. Now he's getting Rob Leach. He's putting Rob Leach in the ring. What is Hatta up to here? Hatta, German suplex Rob Leach onto the Ray Rodgers, goes for the pin, and that's over. Ray Rodgers pretty much has been demolished here today at Pinfall Academy.
Good game.
Cute. Now Hatta gets an important victory. Continues to remain in the chase for the PWA Regional Heavyweight title. Would like to get the tag titles back. And look at this. He's going to get Joe Pullman into the ring. His dream is to become a professional wrestler himself. An assisted leg drop onto Ray Rodgers. Pullman wearing the Cardini shirt. Wow. New Year's Day is approaching. We're right in the middle of the holidays. Yeah, he's mourning the loss of his hammer. All right. Well, as Ray Rodgers tries to pry himself off the crash pad, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a look at the upcoming schedule for 2018, January.
This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 310 pounds. He is the modern day outlaw, Bryan Ealey.
All right, here we go. Singles action. Bryan Ealey still in the chase for the PWA regional heavyweight title. Pretty much in the middle of the pack of the top 10. Trips getting into the ring. Ealey had originally planned to take some time off and work on some weight loss to make another run for the title, but
weighing in at 185 pounds is Vilhelm Amory.
plans got changed as he was needed to compete. Fill a couple of voids in the lineup. And of course that awful mess with some idiots up in Lincoln. By the way, when we get to the year in review show, there's going to be a full telling of what happened, as it will make the top 10. There's been a whole lot of, messy stuff happening. We'll be listening to Vilhelm here.
There you go. TV's full, Bryan. Damn it!
I always watch stuff while you're talking.
For you handsome guests of Mr. Joe on his 16th birthday, who don't know who I am, allow me to introduce myself. I am a creature born, bred, and made of static. I am the color test made flesh. I am the walking, talking television set, live and in living technicolor, Vilhelm Amory. I've come here to two things. I am here to, one, entertain, and two, rock his brain in that order. Now someone take this microphone, please. There's the third. Thanks, Rob. Love you, babe.
Well, there is a number 3, which Vilhelm has not employed because he is sitting on a 1-15 win-loss record. He has only won a single match in PWA history, well, during his career. So here he is taking on Bryan Ealey, and that was his first matchup in very first opponent in Pinfall Wrestling Association. As Vilhelm Amory had his, I guess, first matchup in a ring, and it was against Bryan Ealey, and it was a pre-show match. So about a year and a half later, and here we go, as Ealey just shoves Vilhelm across the ring.
Anytime you want to work, you'll do it.
You shut your mouth, Bryan. I'm way better than you, Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman.
Well, that's a reference to gosh, it's been accusing several people of misconduct. Colonel tie-up and a shove, and Vilhelm rolls to the outside. Your interview show will be coming in, gosh, the second Wednesday, Thursday of 2018. There will be more from PWA next week. So I wanted to get this the matches from this birthday event in before I take a sabbatical from producing the show, as I need to spend time producing other videos that I've neglected and got myself a year backlog of. And producing the Year in Review show takes quite a bit of time also, as Bryan Ealey has a form of Boston Crab that Vilhelm grabs the bottom rope. Vilhelm Amory kind of has the Weird Al Yankovic vibe with his outfit and the television set on his head.
It's more like Weird Al Yankovic than Vilhelm.
Come on. You really want this?
Of course, Weird Al Yankovic was in that movie UHF. Although Vilhelm didn't really intend to emulate Weird Al, as Vilhelm took out the knee of Bryan Ealey. Of course, the other person that he strongly resembles is one Barry Horowitz. Well, the longtime journeyman of WWE, where Barry Horowitz hardly won until late in his tenure with WWE. And Vilhelm, of course, is looking for his second victory in Pinfall Wrestling Association, as Vilhelm rolls back to the outside as Ealey just flings him off. Vilhelm taking his time. These two are no strangers to each other. They did face off a few months ago at the one of the festival shows, in fact, the Nathans. This Vilhelm, a number of times, gets very close to getting a victory and just can't cross the finish line. Back to having his match right before the main event in many of these shows. Of course, Vilhelm thought he was going to win the 90 or Nice Challenge, as he was the first to open the box containing the contract, and only for the contract to be layered in 5 different boxes that all had to be opened, and then the contract pulled out of it and secured for it to for him to I guess be credited as the winner. Jake Lander was the first to get the last layer of packaging off the contract, and thus he's going to be facing Casey Jackson on January the 6th at New Year's Rage. To note, the only other event happening on January the 6th is Pro Wrestling Championship Series in Alton at the Spalding Club, or the Knights of Columbus Hall. That's it for the first weekend. Of course, PWA will be going back to the 8th Street Gym. And Vilhelm gonna put Bryan Ealey on a chair, punch him in the face. Now Vilhelm on the ring apron, Ealey on a chair, rolling body tackle, and breaks that chair, back bends it.
4 chairs are broken it the other way. And he broke the wall too.
Yeah, I do want to mention, when trying to secure chairs for PWA event, metal chairs, and we had to go through basically putting chair inserts on all of them so they don't tear up the floor. Of course, unfortunately, we had somebody drop the ring post and damage the floor, just like he did at Lanphier. Not real thrilled about it.
He's one of the crappy ones.
One foot cover is not going to pin Bryan Ealey, and now he just got grabbed. Sunset flip, only a 2. And a forearm shot to the face. Vilhelm drops a knee on Ealey. Drops a knee on that left arm. And looks like he's going for a submission. Cross arm breaker. Now he's modifying it.
Come on, Bryan.
I'm not sure where he's going with that.
Come on, Bryan, you're almost down there.
I don't think he's got, whatever he's attempting, he doesn't have it cinched in. And now Bryan Ealey turns it over and gets a 2 count. I think he was trying to find a way to apply more pressure to the arm, but it just did not seem to, didn't look like he had it correctly applied. Vilhelm choking Ealey on the rope. Now he's, looks like a form of the $1 million dream. Of course, Vilhelm is only a sophomore in Ring Wars. He's not the, hasn't mastered all aspects of professional wrestling, which
That's not family friendly.
lends credence to his 1-15 loss record. Ealey trying to get to his feet. Ealey trying to get out of there. Backs him up in the corner. And Ealey up the ropes. Flying clothesline and takes down Vilhelm. Atomic drop. Ealey. Spin move. What a lariat! Ealey gonna go for a cover. 2. I haven't mentioned this yet, but Ealey's now has problems with one Tom Arson. As Arson injured, just trying to, well, lay the beat down on one Bryan Ealey, only for Lucius P. Coltrane in a Santa Claus suit to enter the ring and give Arson a stunner to stop that onslaught. Well, Ealey was firing a super kick and Vilhelm rolled to the outside, and now the neck snap on the top rope.
Crafty.
And Vilhelm, big knee to the face. Will this get him? Vilhelm pulls it off. Vilhelm Amory finally gets number 2. Pulls the upset on Bryan Ealey. And maybe this is a sign of things to come for 2018, as Vilhelm really needed that to build his confidence up. As he is the most underrated wrestler in Pinfall Wrestling Association right now, unfortunately for Bryan Ealey.
He's gonna beat somebody sooner or later. Just happened to be today.
That'll do it for this edition of PWCI This Week. I'm the Mad Conservative Cryfire. We'll see you next time. Happy